This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. I'm Gary Dick. The Indianapolis Colts have announced details involving the ownership transition of the franchise following the death of Jim Irsay. Confirming what was already widely known, the team says Carly Irsay-Gordon will become owner and CEO, serving as the team's principal owner. Casey Foyt will become owner and executive vice president, while Kalen Jackson will become owner and chief brand officer, as well as president of the Indianapolis Colts Foundation. Citing concerns over proper monitoring and reporting, environmental watchdog groups in Northwest Indiana are calling on the Environmental Protection Agency to cancel an air permit for Cleveland Cliffs Indiana Harbor facility. Groups including the Environmental Law and Policy Center say the permit fails to hold the Ohio-based steelmaker to standards set out in the Clean Air Act. Cleveland Cliffs operates two connected facilities in East Chicago called Indiana Harbor East and Indiana Harbor West. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Indiana's economy is on the move, and every region has a role to play. Join IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business for the Innovate Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. We're traveling to 10 regions across the state to spotlight business growth, workforce development, innovation, and Indiana's tech hubs. Don't miss this front row look at Indiana's future and the growth opportunities in your region. Find out when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/innovate. A pharmaceutical research and development company is continuing its growth at the Kurz Purdue Technology Center in West Lafayette. Improved Pharma says it's investing $400,000 to expand its laboratory and office facilities in response to growing demand. It represents the fifth expansion at the Purdue Center since early 2020. A lack of funding for the Teacher Prep Academy at the University of Indianapolis is leaving the program's future in doubt.
Those who run the Teacher Prep Academy hope that in a small way it can help address the ongoing teacher shortage, which is also a challenge nationwide, by preparing high school students to enter the profession. The academy is free to students and includes on-site classes as well as off-site trips to local schools and museums. While the program is still young, students say the academy has encouraged them to continue to explore teaching as a career path. The academy is funded through the Attract, Prepare, Retain grant, a state-level grant that supports local initiatives to recruit and retain teachers. As a partner institution, UIndy received over $700,000 in 2022 to operate the academy and several other initiatives. The Indiana Department of Education funded the grant from the Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief Fund, part of the federal government's COVID aid. But that federal relief has expired, and there's no other funding source. That's left those who oversee the program uncertain about its future funding and whether it will have to shut down. Program coordinator Leah Trost said they will be exploring other funding options, but at this time, she does not know how they will afford the program next year. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The East Central Indiana Regional Partnership is rebranding as Forge ECI. It's a change intended to underscore its mission as the 9-county economic development organization, now celebrating its 20th year. An Indiana State University Foundation board member and her husband have pledged $250,000 to support a travel grant endowment at the school. The gift to the College of Arts and Sciences is similar to a gift that Sandy Senior Dower and her husband, Keith Dower, gave to the History Department in 2020 to encourage student and faculty travel abroad. A Carmel-based nonprofit focusing on spinal cord injury research and rehabilitation has a new leader. Conquer Paralysis Now, founded by former IndyCar driver Sam Schmidt, has appointed Britt Sutton as its new CEO. She most recently served as president and CEO of ArtMix, Inc., an Indianapolis organization that supports people with disabilities through art. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.